Goal again! Are you serious? I can't win! What is this? Oh my goodness. Hello and welcome back to an episode of Skyblock, once again on the Arcadian server, and we actually haven't done an episode of this in a very long time. And part of the reason for that, obviously, I've been doing all of my Skywars stuff, and my streaming has taken up a ton of my time, but I mean, I'm not going to just throw out a bunch of excuses at you guys, and if you haven't noticed, I'm wearing a really weird looking Harambe skin, which is like Harambe's childhood with a diaper on and everything, so yeah. Don't ask. Anyway, so basically in this episode, what I'm going to be doing is I've recorded throughout the past, like, probably 3 weeks or so since I uploaded the last episode, and I've done a whole lot on Skyblock. It's part of the reason we're in the hub, and I wanted to kind of show you guys a little bit of the progress. I had recorded 2 to 3 different episodes that, they were just kind of like, they were weird combinations of stuff, and they were going to be like separate videos, but I mean, a lot of them, they were recorded in, like, July, and I had pre-recorded them from when I was going out of town, like, ages ago in the middle of the summer, and I just never got around to editing them, and then at that point, it got put on the back burner because I was doing all my Skywars stuff and all my streams and whatnot. So basically, since we are getting also very close to 3K, which is awesome, and I'm still working on my 2K montage, I just seem to be behind on a couple of things, and I'm working on catching up on that. With school starting, it kind of put me a little bit farther behind and everything, but I don't want to like be talking the entire beginning of the video, but basically, what this video is it's going to be, there's a couple random bits here and there. I'm not sure if there's going to be talking or if it's going to be sped up, but I know there's a bunch of stuff on automatic farms. There's going to be a lot of island leveling and stuff with retro where we're building up stuff. I also build a little bit with my IRL friend Cameron. We are building some pixel art stuff on the front of the cactus farm type area, which I will definitely show off once I've shown like a little brief speed build. I'm probably not going to do like a full-on speed build. What I was going to do was in both separate episodes there was going to be a speed build of both, and you guys will understand what I'm talking about once you're able to see it. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine them together. It's not going to be a super long thing, like maybe like, I don't know, just a few minutes or something along that. I don't know exactly how long it's going to be, but yeah, it's just a combination of a bunch of stuff, but I think that's enough talking at the beginning. Hopefully you guys do enjoy today's episode of Skyblock, and I plan on getting Skyblock as a more regular thing. I know I say that on my streams and all that, and part of the reason there's also a ton of progress is that we've streamed Skyblock a couple of times along with my normal like Skywars and whatnot that we're always streaming. But anyway, let's hop into the video. Hopefully you guys do enjoy, and I will see you there. So we are now on our island. As you guys saw, a little bit of our speed build and everything going on. And as you can see, the really derpy Harambe skin, his eyes are covered up by the helmet. And it just makes it look even more derpy because the only thing you can see is a little bit of his tongue and some drool coming down his face. But I don't know, I just thought that was really goofy looking. And I don't know, it just kind of switched up. Every once in a while, I feel like I have to just kind of switch it up so that the arm looks a little bit different on the corner of the screen. I don't know, just a personal preference of mine. But as you can see, let me turn on fly real quick so that you guys can see this, but we got a bunch of IGs, a ton of Magma Cube spawners. I'm not sure if you guys were able to see that in the actual speed builds or whatnot, but the cactus farm, we're still completing the glass on the back. Honestly, hasn't been a huge priority. The front of it looks cool, and we just kind of left it that way with these emojis. It's been a while since we built these, actually, and something we actually did earlier today, which for you guys, it was yesterday. We had a Skyblock stream in yesterday's stream, because for this, today it's going to be coming out on a Wednesday, and in Tuesday's stream we streamed this and got all these fancy faces built up here. So basically the way this worked is I would ask in chat, hey, can you guys say your IGNs? The first person to say it after this message will be added onto the wall. And then I'd look up their player skin of whatever their IGN was, and I would build their face. And then I put all these different signs right next to it saying who is who, who's doing what, like MMB's face is right here. And there's a couple other guys, and of course mine and Retro's face, which we had to kind of cut off a corner of our cheeks right here to be able to make a doorway. Forgot to build it up like 2 blocks just so that we could have a doorway and fancy design or whatever. So it's just going to be like this, just a nice little, we might just cut into this, make like a doorway. I don't know. We'll see, but basically we have a ton of viewers' faces, and I plan on slowly building this up over time, and with different people that are in streams and active on videos in the comments section and whatnot. And eventually the plan is to make this up to build height, just like how that building is up to the max height, but it'll just be out of complete viewer faces. But the use for this building is actually to be a chest room, because mine and Retro's chest organization, as you can tell, there's just random chests everywhere, and none of it's really that organized. There's just random crap in literally all these chests, and I plan on getting something more organized. And Retro had an organization system over there, and we kind of tore it down when we were rebuilding everything with the speed build and whatnot. But yeah, this is going to be a nice little chest room. There's just going to be chests lining the walls everywhere, just trying to organize everything. So while we're organizing stuff, we'll just kind of be staring at everybody's face, and it'll be kind of awkward. But anyway, we got our nice little chest room set up. And also, another thing, if you look at the right side, we have almost $13 million, so I didn't get most of this myself. On stream, actually, today for me, but yesterday for you guys, Ty hooked me up with $2 million. I mean, if I look at Baltop right now, Ty is at $302 million. He was #1 on Baltop, but he gave a bunch of people in stream money today because he was at $305 million. Now he's down to 302, but honestly, he'll probably be back up there pretty quickly. But yeah, so another thing I wanted to do is I wanted to add some items onto the wall. So people during the stream and just since the time that we've done the last episode have dropped in a couple of items. Yeah, there's also a ton of other random items, but these were the renamed ones that I haven't already added onto the wall. So what we're going to do is we are going to put this nice little Zyph's Bester pickaxe, and yeah, I accidentally spun it. There we go. And we'll put this potato, Knight's daughter, Gemma, and then we got Zyph, you're awesome. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. We got Cactus Jones, good old TVNR Frags reference, and then Knight's cousin, Knight. So that's kind of confusing. It's like 2 different knights in one thing. But we've almost filled up this wall completely as well, which is absolutely crazy. And then this one is still filling up. And then at that point, we're going to be out of item frames and basically out of places to put heads. I don't think I'm going to put anything on this sidewall because we plan on tearing out the roof and going up from there. So this chest has a bunch of viewer heads that once we add more armor stands, as we expand this thing up, you guys will be added onto there that don't already have your own armor stand. And down in this bottom chest, there's a ton of stuff down here as well. And also, another big thing, Mr. Techno Talker, one of the guys that used to be in the Crest of Vanguard SMP, hooked us up with a $5 million note, but when I was sorting through the items, I just assumed it was one of the other $0 notes, because a lot of people in the stream, they've been putting $0 notes in this chest right here. And I think it's this, no, it's this chest. These are all $0, or these are actually $21. I might actually use those. But look, they're just $0 or $1. There's a couple 420s. What do we got in here? It's just like a random assortment of stuff. And as you guys can see, look, here's here's the $21 notes, and it makes a really annoying dinging sound every time I do this. And like literally, I don't think it wasn't yesterday's stream or today's stream or whatever. However I want to explain that. It wasn't the recent stream. It was the old one. The last time we did a stream, that they just kept giving me these $0 notes. So I can just sit here and I can just butterfly click, like spam this thing, and it's a really annoying dinging sound. But I'm gonna do the rest of them, and we literally made no money. But we've used the ding, like what? It's just like, it's like one of those really obnoxious Salvation Army bells is what it sounds like, honestly, to me. But, yeah, so Retro's not on either. The time zones and school and everything haven't been matching up for us, so we haven't really been playing that much. But these farms are super effective, and yeah, good old Pokemon reference right there. But what I was hearing from people that are like making a ton of money on the server, like obviously the Baltop people, Ty was telling me this in stream, and Barnsey as well. If you look on Island Top, Barnsey is number 6 on Island Top. He's one of our stream moderators, in with some of the other stream people that are partied up with him, and they're like friends with him and everything. And they're 35,000 island level. We have an island level of 3,300, and we are not close at all to what he has. And I mean, our island, honestly, I think our island looks nicer. It's like fancy, and I think it looks pretty cool. But we went more for aesthetics and just kind of like a cool, effective farm type thing right here. But the amount of these pillars like this, like he has pillars and pillars of gold blocks that he uses, because I think he said he was giving us a tour of it on stream, and his island, like, I actually don't have a teleport there, so I would show you guys on video, but he might show me, like, get me a teleport there in the next episode or something like that. But it's like 3 in the morning for him, his time, because it's kind of somewhat late at night. Not really, it's like 9 or 10, nothing too crazy. But for him, since he's EU, it's like super early in the morning. But yeah, it's like he has like a crazy 100+ spawner skeleton thing. I think it's like 115 or 120, something like that, spawners, and it just makes him crazy amounts of money. And apparently all the people that are high up are doing this just from skeleton spawners. So I'm thinking that pretty soon, I'm not sure, probably not in this episode, but probably very, very soon, what I'm going to be wanting to do is I might take down this and turn this into a skeleton thing, or what I might do is I might go over on like maybe this corner or right next to this building. Like this is the chest room right here, and have maybe switch the entryway of the chest room to this side right here or something like that, and then have like an entryway here, and then have right next to it a big skeleton grinder that's just killing skeletons constantly, like just endlessly murdering skeletons, you know? And I don't know, I was thinking we'd get something like that, because apparently skeletons are super OP. And I mean, I have $12 million, and skeleton spawners are like somewhere around 350 to 400k or something like that, most of the time. Or you can buy them from the normal shop for like 500k, I'm pretty sure. So I mean, even for the most expensive price, I could get 20 right off the bat. And if I actually go into /home, what is it, home grind? Is it home grind? Yes, home grind. This is our place as well. This is in the nether of our island. Let me actually punch this wither skeleton out of there. But we already have a ton of skeleton spawners, but we're not really using them for the wither skull thing anymore, because they kind of fixed that, I wouldn't say glitch, but it was just like where the wither skeletons would spawn in stacks and you could get them really fast. And I don't really need wither skulls anymore. As you can see, we have a ton of wither skulls, and I don't even think you can kill withers anymore. So there's really no use in having these in the nether. So what I was thinking is we got 5 here, and then there's 4, 16. So we got 21 here. We could get like around 50 skeleton spawners in total. And just from the amount of money we have, get a 50 skeleton spawner grinder going and just have it constantly making us money. And since we have the sell hand, that command right there, we are able to go through and sell stuff like ridiculously quick. So I was thinking we'd do something like that and have it set up right here, maybe build that in the next episode or in a stream or something like that. I don't know how exactly we want to do that. But like the cactus farm is working great. Like honestly, this was at like 1 chest not too long ago. Like and the cool thing is I can just go like this and just fill up my inventory and do sell hand. Boom, 30k just on the spot. And this thing fills up like crazy quick. So I can just sit here and just make money super fast. And I actually was doing this earlier on stream, and I was doing it with the iron as well. And since I have the cactus, the iron, and the magma cubes going all the time, I'm pretty sure this thing is like completely overflowed. I don't know, the chest system's like really weird. Sometimes it dumps them in chests, and other times it doesn't. I think somebody might have gone through and sold it recently. I don't actually know, but yeah, these were full. I don't know. All of these were full earlier, so I guess somebody went through and sold them. But I can sell hand all of these, and that wasn't even full inventory. That's another 20 Gs just on the spot right there. And I'm pretty sure the hoppers are like messed up on this server, honestly. Like sometimes it gets stuck in hoppers, but like, whoa, oh, I was like, what am I dying from? Okay, I was starving to death. All right, so the sorting system sometimes like freaks out and just dumps other stuff randomly, like off in the middle of nowhere, and it just doesn't give it to the right thing. So like right now, I'm pretty sure the reason it's not filling up with iron is because there's poppies in here. So actually, let me go over to that side. I need to fix that. That's kind of a problem. Our iron chests are filling up with poppies. Like, we're almost to 13 million. I kind of want to just sell the rest of this just so that I can, like, boom, sell hand. Are we at? Yes, we got up to 13 million. We're at 13 million. We just made it 2,000 over. Alright, not too bad at all. Another thing I want to start working on is I'm not sure if I want to really do a house. Like, Retro has a house here. This, like, he doesn't use this at all. Like, he might move this. I don't know what the plan is with that. I need to talk to Retro about it, but the original plan with this middle thing, which, by the way, I'm doing a lot of talking this episode, more as a, like, getting back to Skyblock thing, and then Skyblock will start becoming a more regular thing, and I'm going to try to get my schedule back on point at a minimum of at least every other day, because I've been kind of slacking on that with school starting and everything, overwhelming me, I guess. But we're going to have, like, a cool looking, like, rainbow tube thing, kind of similar to that, going all the way down to the bottom where you can jump down at different layers, and we're going to have, like, different layers of this, like where Retro's house might be on one layer, or like a statue area might be on another layer, something like that, and just have a bunch of cool builds that we can do in different episodes so that we don't like kind of like focus all on farms, and then once we get all our farms going, then we're like, okay, well, we're done with Skyblock, and then we just leave. No, that's not going to happen. So I want to turn this into like a long-term thing where maybe it's not as frequent, like super frequent of a series, but it's more like, I don't know, I guess you could say it's more a long-term thing that'll just kind of always be there in the background, I guess you could say, as long as they don't like reset it or something like that. But we'll see. We'll see what we got going here. But basically, that was more of an update type thing on trying to explain what we got going on the island, showing off some stuff. Hopefully, you guys did kind of enjoy this like different type of Skyblock, I guess you could say. But basically, what I'm planning on doing, as you guys saw from the speed build on all the progress we made on this area, I just love the way this looks, to be entirely honest. But what I'm planning on doing is probably in the next episode or something like that, I want to make a skeleton grinder, because that seems to be the way to make money. I mean, this is definitely making us money, but we could be so much more effective with it, and that is kind of the plan on what we want to do there. Also, another thing, you see my MCMO level, 4,800. So what I'm thinking is we might try to go to the PvP arena and see if anybody wants to fight us. Usually at this time of the day, nobody really goes to the PvP arena. So I know the health pots don't work there, but we're going to try this. My MCMO levels are completely jacked up, like they're maxed out. Like if I do MC stats, I think is the command. Yeah, there we go. So you'll see my axes is 1500, swords 1500, unarms is 1000. That's max basically on everything. So what I'm gonna do, I'm out of really speed pots, but with ender pearls you can get away pretty easily. So I'm gonna do /eat. Oh, I can do that in like 30 more seconds. All right, so I'm gonna grab some steak real quick. And I think we might go over to the PvP zone and just test our luck there, honestly, and just see how it goes. I'm probably not going to use an axe, to be honest. And as you guys can see with the Harambe skin, I turned my diamond sword into a banana, so we're going to be going at people with a banana. So I think we're going to hop over there, try to do a little bit of PvP, maybe get a couple kills. I'm not sure if people are actually going to be active in there, and then we'll probably end it off at that point. But we got to get some action in here. I talked for a really long time, showed off a bunch of stuff, and hopefully you guys still do find that interesting, but we're going to do a little bit of PvP to end off this. So basically, there wasn't a lot of people at PvP. It's a Skyblock server. Obviously, there's going to be less people at PvP, but these guys are actually from my stream. There's Mr. Spawn, and then Crits is one of the stream viewers. I'm not sure if Spawn actually is, but this is a nice little casino, and this is an interesting idea. So basically, stone, coal, you lose, so they get my money, and then lapis, I get my money back. Iron, gold, emerald, or diamond, I make profit. So what I'm going to try doing is I'm going to try this. I mean, I have $13 million, so what I'm going to do is, okay, so Spawn is in Crits window, and Crits is in Spawn windows. Alright, I'm gonna go to Crits. Alright, because this guy's in my stream, I'm gonna go to this guy. He's got the Harambe skin. That's mainly the reason. It's because of the Harambe skin. That's the real reason. Here, I'll send him the $10,000 back. What'd he get? Stone! Dang it, I lost it! Dang it, man. Alright, I feel like these are really crappy odds, but I mean, it's a casino. Alright, again. Lapis! I get my money back again. Crap! Come on! Are you serious, bro? We're down off of 13 mil. We've lost 30k so far. Oh, jeez. Okay, I want to try it with this guy. See if his luck's better. Alright, we're gonna try it with this guy. We're gonna pay spawn. Wait, no. Pay spawn. Spawn. Wait. What? Pay spawn. 10,000. Alright, you do it this time. Mine stone. Okay, they both have crappy luck. Alright. Well, okay, we'll do it again. Do it again. Stone again. Oh, come on. What is this? I have the worst luck, man. Oh my gosh. I've literally lost 50 grand doing that. Okay, we're doing it again. Come on. Coal. What is coal? Oh, you still lose? Oh my goodness. Alright, the Harambe luck is not with. Okay, let's try this again. Alright. Bro, it's rigged. This is rigged. Coal again. Okay. Do it again. Coal again! Are you serious? I can't win! What is this? Oh my goodness. I've literally lost like 100 grand! Why am I doing plist? That's a Hypixel command. Alright, Bal, that's the command I'm looking for. Dude, I was literally up 100 grand. One last time. Sure, we'll do it one more time. Stone. What? Bro. Bro. Here, hold on. Let me try this guy. Pay crits. 10,000. No, we're gonna do not 9,500. We're gonna try this. See if the different amount makes a difference. Alright. Mine it. Stone. Okay, he got all these fancy things, and as soon as I'm what? I've literally lost 100 grand. I've literally... Oh my gosh. Oh jeez. I'm literally like smacking my head against the wall. Okay, we're gonna try this again. We'll try spawn again. Pay spawn. Okay, what do we got? Lapis. What is lapis? I get my money back. Alright, so he sends me 10k back. Or he's messaging me saying, do I want to do it again? Okay, he sent it back. We're gonna send it back to him. Okay, do it again. Do it again. Stone. I don't think it's possible to win at this game. Look, we're just gonna go like this. We're gonna drop 30 G's. Do it again. Go. I wanna get 5 times my money. Let's go. 30 G's. Coal. Crap! Freaking crap! Oh my god. Going for it. We're going in, boys. 75,000. Let's go. Let's go. Do it. Do it. Freaking crap! Oh my gosh. Oh, jeez. Alright, gotta go, sorry. Alright, it's all good, dude. Dude, he just made pure profit off of me. Alright, well, I mean, instead of PvP, I guess losing 200k is a way to end off an episode. Not exactly how I'd like to end off an episode, but I think that'll work. That's gonna be put in there near the end of the episode. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. We have terrible gambling luck. Remember, let me take off my helmet. Gotta make this serious. Remember, never gamble at home, kids. Like, honestly, what the heck, dude? And I want to set up something like this. I'd be totally down to have people on stream trying this out. It'd be kind of interesting as well. But, alright, well, I guess that's how we're going to end off today's episode. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode of Skyblock. I mean, there was a lot of talking in this episode. It was kind of funny at the end with me losing, I guess, a bunch of money. But honestly, I have like 13 million. Not that big of a deal. I'll just sell some cactus from the next like hour of stuff, and I'll be back to where I was. So, whatever. That's how it goes. That's how gambling works. You usually lose. But hopefully you guys did enjoy nonetheless. I very much did enjoy updating, getting this series back to where it once was. And hopefully you guys did enjoy it as well. And I will see you in my next video. Peace out. Bye.